Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the WR podcast, episode 4. And I'm Joey.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Pops. 4.
And 4.
4 for the whore.
4. But nonetheless, and by the way, if you guys want to be a guest on the podcast, let us know. I know there's a few people that reached out, but we just couldn't meet a specific time to do it, which happens, by the way. Right now, in the future, our schedules are going to be a little bit more stricter when we do the podcast than right now. The first 4 episodes were kind of scattered brain on what day we do them, but here soon we will have some guests on, and hopefully our time matches up where we could actually do it. But with that being said, we got some big news to talk about here, guys. A few big newses, that is. Let's go ahead and I wanna go back to last week when we did episode 3. We were supposed to mention a news story last week, but it slipped my mind. So we're going to talk about it this week. Now, granted, it didn't happen last week, but nonetheless, we're going to talk about it this week because we want to give our thoughts on it. Last week, we found out that Don West passed away from lymphoma, which is a cancer. And for a while now, we actually found out that he has had cancer, and it went into remission, and then it came back. And condolences to the West family for their difficult time that they're going through. The one thing that I remember about Don West, besides being TNA announcer, is which is what got him in wrestling, which was him being the TNA announcer with Mike Tenay. Was if you guys remember the network, the Home Shopping Network, he was on there quite a bit. Yeah. He used to be a seller on there, like he sold baseball cards and knives and things of that nature on the Home Shopping Network. And that's how he got into wrestling, is because Jeff Jarrett and Jared enjoyed his enthusiasm selling things on those networks, and they brought him in to do some announcing. And see, right off the bat, he got some heat because he hasn't done wrestling before.
Yeah.
Granted, he wasn't that knowledgeable in wrestling, but I loved his energy. The way he did his announcing, the way he got excited, more than anything. And later on he becomes a more better announcer over time. And then what was it? Was it when Hogan came in? He got replaced with Taz, I think, which was pretty damn sad. But Tommy, Pops, whoever wants to go for next on this is Don West.
Do you want me to go first, Pop?
Go ahead.
All right. About Don West, I enjoyed the early days of TNA. He would jump up on a table and cheer and fucking get all hyper and show some enthusiasm. Something you don't see in announcers nowadays. They're just plain boring and dull.
At least he had a personality.
And fucking he got into the shit. Nowadays, you just see an announcer just fucking looks, like fucking rat tail Graves here. Fucking, you seen that there? What a move there.
What a maneuver.
Just fucking boring, dull, looking at their fucking paper, saying it. Mm-hmm. And not showing no enthusiasm, no nothing. Just being dull, boring, and fucking lazy. And Don West, he showed fucking enthusiasm, and he always made me buy the brown bag special.
Actually, yeah.
That's how I got most of the TNA DVDs.
Actually, right here is a TNA bag, the purple TNA bag. which is the same one that you got. I know that
Yeah.
you got it. I do have about 2 or 3 brown bags, but I can't find them, and they are autographed by Don West. I think 1 or 2 of mine are actually autographed by Don West. It's just for right now, I can't fucking find them somewhere. They're somewhere around, but they're. What was the brown bag special? Was it 4 DVDs and a T-shirt for like $20?
Yeah.
It was really. It was really.
Got a poster with it too, I think.
I'm not sure exactly what. Which one that one was. I think originally it was 4 TNA DVDs and a T-shirt and the brown bag itself, and Don West would sign it, and it was like $20. It was cheap as hell, and that's actually where
I got most of the TNA DVDs.
Yeah. That's how I got a lot of my TNA DVDs and a few of my TNA shirts. I think I ended up getting like 5 of them for like $100, just because the DVDs were cheap as hell. $20 for 4 DVDs and a T-shirt. Shit, T-shirts nowadays are like $20 themselves if you try to buy a T-shirt. And then you get 4 DVDs on top of it. It was a hell of a deal.
Yeah, and then they wanted Don West out of commentary because a lot of the other dwellers didn't like him.
Dwellers.
You know the dwellers.
Yeah, I know the dwellers.
They didn't like he's too energetic, he's too this. Oh, but let's hear fucking Taz make fucking wisecracks and jokes for every fucking 2 hours.
That's what he does nowadays on commentary. You've seen him, right?
If I want to hear that, I'll pop in a SmackDown.
Well, that's what he does now.
He does that now. I'm sorry. Like, to me, I think Taz sucks as a commentator.
I agree.
It's pretty easy to fucking make jokes and wisecracks, but you don't get no talent over by making fun of them, dumb shit. You fucking fat pizza nurture motherfucker. Fuck you, Taz. You're a fucking bitch. You're an orange bitch. How you like that?
An orange bitch. Pops, Don West.
I agree. Don West. He was so so enthused with the wrestling and everything like that right there. He would set you up why, and this right here is something that's rare these days. Why this is happening, why that's happening. He actually come into it with a storyline, which is you don't see anymore. He was so he was a cheer out there. He even made the wrestlers cheer for him and stuff like that right there, and boo the bad ones and everything. He was the kind of guy that brought everything there was to what an announcer should be, and he did that himself.
Yeah. As the train comes through, the train's coming through.
He was just so, and he was just that right there way, and that right there is what you
right on cue.
And you this right here day and time, that's all gone.
Exactly.
Nothing, they throw matches together and all they do. Yeah, there he goes again with that move. Yeah, great move there. Yeah, that's what you stupid fucks. You wouldn't know what a commentator really is.
But and once again, once he got taken out of commentary, he pretty much just strictly did like the shoptna.com.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's actually where I got the brown bag specials. I got a couple of these purple bags right here. I think the purple bags included an action figure, I think, and I think I got like an AJ Styles or something somewhere. But the train is finally going through. But flip off the train, huh, Jay?
Yeah, fuck that train.
We just wanted to give our condolences to Don West and Don West's
family.
So
our prayers and thoughts go out to Don West and his family.
And pretty much, we really enjoyed Don West, and we hope that. And once again, we just forgot that Like it slipped my mind that we were supposed to talk about it. That was on me. So that's why we want to start off the podcast with it. Next topic we're going to talk about, Tommy, is did you see the debut of Mercedes Monet on New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 17?
Who?
Who?
I know who you're talking about, but
Sasha Banks.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. What's the name again?
Her new name is Mercedes Monet.
Oh, damn, I thought there for a minute you're going to say Mercedes Benz.
I would Tommy.
Yeah, Mercedes Benz.
Tommy knows a lot about Benzes. You know Nikki Benz, don't you, Jay?
Yeah.
But
I don't know. You know,
driver.
Sasha Banks, I wouldn't mind bending her over several times. But anyway, that's aside.
Well, you're going to have to fight a nerd.
Pops could take out a nerd. I can tell you.
Oh yeah,
he can do the Jet on Mind thing with is what I do.
Oh no, if Pops could take out a guy that's fake religious and works out every day, he can take care of a fucking nerd.
Yeah, I work out every day.
Does this fake religious man, does he have a flowery couch?
He has a flowery couch and a Winnie the Pooh pillow.
Okay,
and he licked Diablo sauce of paper plates. And he made a great rendition of the Pickle Pals.
The great rendition of the Pickle Pals. A lot of OG.
I think I kind of know who you're talking about. I think I gave him an ultimatum, but he didn't get me back there. So there you go.
Yeah,
that's because we're hillbilly dad. That's
a lot of the OG Wrestling Rampage fans knows exactly who we're talking about. But did you see her debut, Tommy?
Oh, the
Monet
lackluster debut of Mercedes Monet or Money or Money,
not money,
or dirty money or
I'd rather see dirty
money or something like that.
Yeah, I'd rather hear a fucking chameleonaire than see that lackluster debut.
Yeah,
let's go ahead and go out with it right now.
Go ahead.
She was wearing the 1980s hula boots. She comes out with her fucking bikini bottom fucking cloudy flower hair. You know the goddamn part of SpongeBob SquarePants, the clouds be up there and they look like fucking flowers.
Yeah.
That's what her fucking hair looked like.
It really did.
And then she done some fucking horrible fucking maneuver to Kairi Sane, because I knew who that was. And she just fucking says, I'm here and all this. You can hear a fucking cricket. You could probably hear someone fart in that arena. That's how soft it was.
You were hearing the clicks of the cameras going off.
Yeah, I was hearing clicks of the cameras. You could probably hear a fart in that fucking place.
Now we should mention, in Japan, there is a difference between Japan and American fans.
But come on, this is Sasha Banks. This is a big star. This and no crowd reaction, like not even a gasp or fucking fuck you or fucking no neon jabuki or fucking anything, nothing, fucking nothing.
Fuck you, Tommy.
Nothing. No, you want some refried beans or wonton or fucking you want some ramen noodles or nothing. No goddamn crowd reaction whatsoever.
That move that Monet did to Sane.
Looked like shit.
Whose fault was that? It looked like shit.
I don't fucking know, but it looked like shit.
It did.
And then she gets on the mic, says her little spiel. I'm Mercedes Monet. And
I'm
I
gonna take your
enjoyed the
Monet.
Hey, I enjoyed the music. The music
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Yeah, her name is Mercedes Monet, and she's gonna take your money.
Yeah, yeah, she was rapping
She's gonna
there.
ride out on a
She,
pony.
she was doing like Snoop Diggity Dog. But I saw it. I was like, this fucking debut sucks.
It was lackluster.
I was like, this is her big debut. And by the way, I don't give a fuck about Wrestle Kingdom anyway.
Yeah.
I seen some people were all pissed off. Why is Nakamura there? He works for WWE. Well, you know why, motherfucker? Because the Great Muta wanted him there. You got a problem with it?
That was actually at Pro Wrestling Noah, which was I think like a few days before that. But
well, still they were bitching about it.
well, we will mention one other thing about Wrestle Kingdom 17. But Pops, let's get your little input right now on Monet.
Well, to me, you're right. The fans in Japan is a lot different than the States. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to look at this right here. Way a lot of them wrestling stars come through Japan, and to them, they just seen so many of them, but the States never did. Until they come over here. But a lot of them guys all started in Japan. That's how come that they got real notable, but they wasn't real notable over here. So and that's why they stayed Japan because they knew that the fans loved them, and they probably made a lot more fucking money.
They did. I know that's the reason why the Road Warriors went to Japan. They made a lot more money in Japan than they did working for a lot of the territories. But did you like her debut, or or do you really care?
I don't really care. She, to me, the only the thing about her, that I like is when you swung that ass around. That's about it.
Swung that ass around.
Yeah, swung that ass around.
Like, don't get me wrong. I don't hate Sasha Banks. She's very talented. It's just, I don't know, man. I just think this didn't hit where Sasha Banks, the character, hit. I think this hasn't hit.
No, well, I'll say this right here. I know she's talented. I'm not saying she's not. But when you do business with people, you do your business. Okay, you don't if you're at the business you're in ain't doing what you think is right, don't cry about it. Do something about it. To me, if I don't know if she fulfilled her contract or not, but that right there makes it look bad on her when she goes to other promotions.
Well, her contract ran out. That's why she was able to do it.
Yeah.
But we do know that she did just up and leave the WWE and just never return back. So, where, you got to be a little bit more professional than that. But I understand where she was coming from too. So, but you got a job to do. You got a job to do, unfortunately.
She can. Look, I'm like Tommy. Let's just say the crickets were buzzing.
Yeah. Once again, I'm not sure if it was just the way the Japanese crowd related to her, or if it was just a flop. But it seemed dead in the middle to me, where the Japanese people wasn't that interested, and it was a flop. So, but nonetheless, let's just mention one other thing about Wrestle Kingdom 17, shall we?
Sure.
Yep.
We had the great 6 or 7 star match, whatever Dave Meltzer gave it, of Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay. Tommy, now granted we didn't watch that. Don't want to watch it. Yeah, you had better things to do. Oh, you played football, didn't you?
Yeah, I had better things to do.
But Pops give it a thumbs up. But they had a match at Wrestle Kingdom 17, and literally, people are fucking wigging out about this match, saying it's one of the greatest matches they ever seen. Of course, a lot of the Dave Meltzer lovers of the world and the Brian Alvarez lovers of the world were saying this.
And the Conrad Thompsons.
And the fat ass from Alabama loves it as well. I think he gave it like a 6.5 star, whatever it fucking was, match. And of course it happened in Japan, so everything that's great happens in Japan as well. Do you guys want to watch that match, or do you really give a fuck about that match?
Want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. The floor is yours, Tommy.
All right, I'll tell you the truth. I don't give a fuck about Kenny Omega, and I don't give a fuck about Will Ospreay. So Dave, if you enjoy jacking them off, then that's fine by you. You want to jack them off, go ahead. Let me know how it tastes. Because that's all you've been doing for fucking years, but jacking fucking wrestlers off that you love. That's all you do every fucking year. That's all you do. All you do is the ones you love, you fucking suck their ding-a-ling. That's all you do. and you probably deep throat that shit too, don't you? Don't you, Meltzer? I bet you do.
Pops,
You know
So
what?
fuck Will Ospreay,
Meltzer-
fuck Kenny Omega. No one gives a fuck about either one of these clowns. And Kenny Omega, you never been good. Will Ospreay, you were only good when Ricochet was in the ring with you. So there you go. So fuck you, fuck the people that like you, and fuck the dwellers who enjoy garbage. So there you go.
You know, Dave Meltzer's a funny person to me.
yeah.
Because he gives 5, 6 stars, 8 stars to these guys. You know, I just wonder how many stars would he get for a Ric Flair Steamboat match? How many stars would he give for a Rock and Roll Express match against the Midnight Express? I wondered about that right there. I can tell you right now, knowing Dave Meltzer, that piece of garbage shit, he would not give him 6 or 8 stars.
Actually, Pops, you did bring up a good point here.
Yeah, that's the point.
Do you know Kurt Angle never had a 5-star match according to Dave Meltzer?
Yeah.
Well, that's because Meltzer is too busy on Kenny Omega's cock and the old Bucks.
And Daniel Bryan never had a 5-star match either until he went to the great AEW.
And Flair and Steamboat never got a 5-star match either. I think they were like 4.5-star matches.
Yeah. Because
bullshit.
Because
bullshit.
Dave Meltzer, trash bagging motherfucker.
You know
he don't want to talk about real wrestlers. He wants to talk about the ones he's stroking cock with.
You know why, Joey?
You're a miserable fucking motherfucker. And I'll just slap your fucking face.
Hey, bro, watch it. I got in trouble for that.
He's gonna leave the jelly stain right there.
Let me tell you.
He's a piece of fucking shit.
You tell you why, Joey. He never. Why Flair, Steamboat, Kurt Angle, these type guys. Do you know why they never got 5 stars?
Why?
Because they never called Dave Meltzer.
True.
Well,
That's why.
Well, you want to know why they never called Dave Meltzer? Because they never needed the motherfucker.
It's because they don't give a fuck what Dave Meltzer has to say.
They never needed
Ric Flair. You think Ric Flair gave a fuck about what Dave Meltzer had to say? Do you think Ricky Steamboat gave a fuck what Dave Meltzer had to say? Do you really think Kurt Angle gave a fuck what Dave Meltzer had to say? No. Real wrestlers won't give a fuck what Dave Meltzer has to say. Because all he does is shows favoritism to the people he loves so fucking much. And that's why he takes it up the ass.
No, it's not the one he
Ain't
loves.
Right? Ain't that right?
It-
Ain't that right?
It's the
Yeah,
one he sucks cock of. That right there is what he likes.
Well, he's a fucking
You're a
ass.
piece
fucker.
of motherfucking shit. You shouldn't be in the wrestling business. And if it's left up to me, you wouldn't be in the wrestling business, motherfucker. You're not a wrestler anyway. You're a goddamn dirty sheet writer.
Yeah, and let me tell you, you ain't good at that either. Goddamn, I could make a fucking 5-star review for anything. Anyone could do that, Dave. Anyone could do that for 30 years,
So
Dave.
here's what you do. Here's what you do. You suck Tony Khan's cock, Roman Hair's cock, the old Buck's cock, and that right there is what keeps you your job. You know what you are? You're a cocksucker.
He's a what? He's a what?
You're a cocksucker. Cocksucker.
He's been that for 30 years.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a big dream there, Tony. There, Dave.
let's go ahead and transition into another cocksucker, in my opinion.
Well, there's a lot of them out there.
Did you see that Adam Cole Jelly Roll has came back to AEW?
Oh boy, Adam Cole Boring Jelly Roll is back. Is it me? Or has that motherfucker got worse ever since he showed up there?
Yeah.
Ever since he left the WWE,
NXT.
he has gotten worse. And when I saw he returned, I was like, who gives a fuck about fucking Adam Cole Big Belly Jelly Roll? Because I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, Adam Cole, because you've always sucked now. Ever since you left the WWE, it felt like you gotten worse. Like you were great in WWE. You were good. And then once you come here, it's like your fucking skills diminished. Now you're a fucking enhancement talent with long hair.
I don't know what
That's
Tony
what
Khan's going to do.
And you ain't no baby anymore. You're a doo-doo. You think of that, you fucking. You want he wants to go play with his buddies, and that's why he's there. He wants to play with his buddies and do the kiss deal like he's a fucking big name. Which now he's just a fucking jamoke on the roster.
Dress up like a Ghostbusters?
Dressing up like a fucking goof. Fucking, come on, let's do the powerbomb. Kenny was like couldn't fucking knock us out of his face when he was trying to fucking powerbomb. And yeah, I remember that. Looked like he was fucking his face. Let's tell the fucking truth. Yeah. Fuck you too, Kenny. I fucking hate these people.
You sound like the principal from fucking Forrest Gump.
That's what the fucking Forrest Gump. You can tell Kenny's never fucked. You can see that right off the bat. All he knows how to fuck is schoolgirls.
I don't.
Is that right, Kenny? Japanese, yeah. Turning Japanese. Says like I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Yeah. I bet you are fucking Kenny. Fuck every one of these fucking clowns. I really do. Like they're the fucking disease of professional wrestling. People like fucking Adam Cole and fucking the Young Bucks and fucking Kenny Omega. Every one of these are the fucking disease, the fucking pimple on the ass of professional wrestling.
All right, Pops.
I don't know what Tony Khan's going to do now with Jelly Roll back. And you got Dave Meltzer there. Oh my God, those guys are going to get in a fight about how many cocks they can suck. Oh my God, Tony Khan, I feel sorry for you. Now you're going to have to hear it. Oh, he's taking my cock. No, he's taking my cock. Oh my God, it's going to be anarchy. It's really going to be an explosion. You bunch of motherfucking trash bagging motherfucking. You son of a bitches. I hate you. I hate you. Because
I hate every single one of them.
Huh?
I hate every single one of them.
I hate every single one of you cocksuckers. Got it? I would walk from my front yard to out there in that road to see either one of you cocksucking bastards.
Well, before you get into a fight on public property, let's go to the next the next segment here. And the next the next
I know you agree, Joe, on Adam Cole. Come on.
Ever since
he showed up.
Yeah, ever since he showed up, it's been a law of diminishing returns.
Yeah.
Fuck Adam Cole. So
now I used to like him. Now I don't give a fuck about him.
Yeah.
Well, pardon me. Is he the one? Is he? Because I don't watch the shit anyway. To me, wrestling's dead. I don't watch none of it anyway. But was he? But was he one of the Ghostbusters?
Yes.
I thought so. Ghostbusters. Both they are to ghost bust each other's asses. So if they are doing, they probably do. Who knows?
Let's get into the meat of the matter with the next topics, which they kind of in line with it with each other. So I mean, we're going to be talking about them in segments here, but there's 3 different segments here, all in the same segment though. We noticed about a day ago, Stephanie McMahon has resigned as co-CEO of the WWE. Now, we also heard the rumblings of her father coming back. And apparently he has. And once we heard the rumblings about Vince coming back, the next day we heard Stephanie has resigned as the CEO of the WWE, which now makes Nick Khan, not Tony Khan, but Nick Khan. There's too many Khans in wrestling, but nonetheless.
Those are all cons.
But Nick Khan is now the actual CEO of the WWE now, where Vince is back as kind of the chairman of the WWE. Why do you think Stephanie left? Now, we should mention that she was on a leave for a little while, but she came back after the whole sex allegations about her father, a lot of the stuff that's going on in creative. Now, when it comes down to it, this may not have to be within just the way the WWE is. Maybe she's ready to just settle down and take care of her kids. Who knows? But what do you guys speculate about Stephanie resigning from being CEO?
You want me to go first?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead. I got my own theory.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I think Stephanie's like, well, you know what? If Vince wants to run this motherfucker in the ground, let him. I still got my bread, don't I? And I'll be honest. I like Stephanie. I do. But maybe she just wants to do something else. Or just be a mom now. That's what I think. I think she just wants to be a mom now. And just wants out.
Let's just be honest. I mean, she's at least made enough money that she can live the rest of her life comfortably.
Yeah,
she don't really have to work. And same as Vince. So
well, she had that right there. She already had that right there when she's a little girl.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, granted, we know that she at least loves working for the WWE because I mean, she didn't have to do it.
Yeah. No.
Let's just be honest. She didn't have to. If she really didn't want to.
Just like Shane. Shane didn't have to go into the business. You know as well as I do that Vince had everything set up for all them kids.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, I don't really see any harm in it if she just wants to if she wants to do something else, or if she wants to just stay be with her kids or whatever. Pops.
I'm gonna go a different route here. I think she wants to distance herself from the father because of the sex scandal bullshit. That's what I think. I think she wants to distance herself because of her kids. Well, if I stay there, things are gonna happen, and it's already making the family look bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she just wants out and distance herself from her father, and like you said, just go ahead and raise her kids and keep that right there far away from her.
And I mean, right now Triple H is still creative in WWE. However long that will be, who knows? But we know that Vince McMahon, what a maneuver, is back in the WWE. Not only that, but I do know that once there was the announcement about him coming back, there were a few people that actually in the company that actually resigned.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was two, and Vince coming back has brought back a couple of people of his own back into the company. Now, none were Johnny Ace. I guess that's a plus. That's a plus at
Let
least,
his
right?
ass will come back.
That motherfucker is blackballed for wrestling forever. But no. Did you guys hear about that?
No, I don't think I did.
About Johnny Ace being blackballed from wrestling?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that one. No.
I think it was Bobby Fulton, right? He and Johnny Ace to one of their big time wrestling shows or whatever. He was going to bring him in, and they got so much backlash about that they actually canceled the show, canceled him off the show.
Oh man.
Because nobody was wanting to come to the show to see Johnny fucking Ace.
Yeah, no one will see his ass.
So that motherfucker ain't gonna have a job nowhere.
No, he's going to be the next Virgil.
Well,
You'll be
I'll
seeing
say
Johnny
this.
Ace on selling 8x10s.
I'll say this right here. Vince McMahon, as everybody's trying to make money. I'm gonna say he did, or I'm not gonna say he didn't. I'm just saying everybody wants to make money.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing though. Vince McMahon now he inherited the WWF from his father, Vince McMahon Sr.
Mm-hmm.
And he and I'm not saying now he built it up to the more fiber that Vince McMahon Sr. didn't do. He made it nationwide all over the world. You can't you can't discredit on what he did make out of that wrestling company.
Yeah. Now, when it comes down to it, a lot of people are actually talking about that Vince being back with the company is a bad decision and all this stuff, and I'll have to agree to some degree on that. But from what I've seen, it's not going to be in like creative roles or anything.
Yeah.
Now this is where we're going to get
Or
into.
Triple H is still going to run that shit.
Yeah. He's doing that shit for a little while, but what we're here to actually discuss is the next topic.
Oh, here we go.
No good.
Which is the main event of this of the news portion of it, and then we're going to go into 5 questions. But
here we go. Can I go ahead and tell them this time?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right. Yeah, I've been wanting to say this for a while.
Yeah.
It's been rumor and innuendo that Vince might be selling the WWE to Bali.
Bali. Now, not just to the Balis, but the WWE is up for sale.
Fuck you, Saudis.
And the reason
have you noticed they love to fuck camels?
I don't know, and I can't confirm that, but nonetheless,
Yeah, they drink camel piss every day.
drink camel piss every day. That's like smoking weed in fucking in fucking Saudi Arabia. You drink camel.
That's right, baby. Yeah, let's put the sand in this bitch.
But
what are they going to do? What are they going to do if they run WWE? Are they going to sit on their magic carpets?
Right there on the magic carpet.
Is that what you're going to do? Huh? Aladdin-looking motherfuckers? Is that what you're going to do?
But what we're here to discuss real quick is the WWE is up for sale. And the reason why we know this is, well, Vince is back. And that's the reason why Vince is back. And the reason we know this is because the WWE has got in contact with JP Morgan, which is a selling business company. And from what we had, and this broke, I think, like 2 days ago, that the WWE would eventually be up for sale. It may take a few months, but we actually came up with some potential people that are going to possibly buy the WWE. And the rumor, like yesterday, we should say, is that the Saudis bought it.
The Saudi Arabia bought it. We're going to go to Sheikah number share.
But that has came out that it's not true yet. So we're not really.
I hope it's not going to be true. Just imagine.
Well, hold on. Let's go with a few of the other ones before we go to the.
Let's go with a few of the others. Then we'll get back to the fucking sand hills.
I think we got about 4 or 5 here. We got Comcast, which is company, cable company. I know that when they had WWE 24/7, that was on Comcast. Popular. It was really popular on Comcast, and when we know that they have a working relationship when they were part of the cable company for pay-per-views and things of that nature. And so that's been up for debate that Comcast may buy it. I'm not sure about that, to be honest with you. I'm not really that sure about that one. Next one is Fox. Oh, by the way, do you guys think it's Comcast possibly go buy it?
Nah.
I don't think so.
Don't think so? Tommy?
No.
That was Fox, because they are on the Fox network for SmackDown. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they actually got a pretty sweet deal being on Fox, because they get a lot of ratings on Fox. I'm not gonna fucking joke. When they're pulling 2 to 200 and 2 to 2.5 million people each week on SmackDown.
Because Fox is a local station.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking impressive, to be honest with you. So I mean, Fox could potentially buy it. How would you feel about Fox buying it?
I'm gonna be honest, they're probably the second pick.
Second pick. I also heard that maybe USA might be interested in buying the WWE.
Nah, fuck Dana White. He don't deserve shit.
I'm not. No. USA, the USA Network.
Oh, USA. I'm about to say UFC. No, fuck Dana White. He don't deserve goddamn.
Which is what Raw is on.
That'd be the third choice.
That's right up there with Fox. Those would be.
That's probably the third choice.
That would be up there with the battle each other about getting it. That's up to them.
Yeah.
Then we have Disney.
Well, Disney would be dead ass last.
Disney won't buy it.
I mean, I don't know. Disney has bought a lot of weird one. Like they bought Star Wars. They bought. Don't they own Marvel? I think they do. I'm not for sure. I think they do. But
My bad. That's my alarm.
that's your alarm going off. But
Yeah.
they own they own Marvel. They own Star Wars. So they own. I'm not sure if WWE would fit in their forte. To be honest with you,
I have to say no to Disney.
you think no to Disney?
Yeah.
Pops, no to Disney.
I don't think Disney would take it.
Okay. Now, granted, we should say that back in the day, I mean, WCW ran a lot of, ran in Disney.
Yeah.
And so did TNA. So, I mean, there is a market somewhere they're in for wrestling, but I'm not sure if it's the WWE.
Yeah.
Then we have the one that you want to talk about there, Tommy. The Saudi Arabians in Saudi Arabia.
There's the buyers right there.
You think you think that's the buyers?
Oh yeah, they divide and conquer. They steal oil, so you might as well steal a wrestling company.
Now, a day ago, it broke that apparently the Saudis bought the WWE.
Yeah, did you see the meme Vince in the turban?
I seen Vince in the turban.
Bally dance.
He's gonna come out the bally. He's gonna do the bally walk instead of Vince walk.
Bally. Then you're gonna have Fuckaloo and Fudd as your goddamn announcement.
Makafakaloo and Slapco Fudd.
They're going to be your announce team.
Well,
there's not going to be no Corey Graves, not going to be no Byron Saxton, not going to be any Michael Cole. It's going to be that Fuckaloo and Elmer Fudd, motherfucker. That's who it's going to be.
Go ahead, Pops.
I don't know why, because they don't even know half the wrestlers they scream about's already dead.
Well, here's nothing. Why the fuck should they buy it? They don't know who. It's like they fucking ordered the Ruthless Aggression era. See, Eddie Guerrero's like, yeah, I want him on our show.
Eddie Guerrero was already passed away.
They ordered the new generation, and they saw Yokozuna. Yeah,
Yokozuna gone.
Let's get him. And then they had him. They had some fat slob dressed like Yokozuna.
And they cheered. And here's the thing, they cheered that guy thinking he really was Yokozuna.
And see?
So let me just say this right here. If Vince is going to sell, would you sell to somebody smart or would you sell to somebody dumb shit?
Oh, I think Vince will sell it to Saudi Arabia. I'm going to tell you why.
I do too.
Okay.
I really think that's the number
one
on the list.
It's called blood money.
And dig this right here. If Vince McMahon can fit some guy's not even a wrestler and Yokozuna's outfit and them Sabians still praising
in their lawn chairs. Don't forget the lawn chairs.
God, just think how much money I can get out of these people.
And
every time that they go to Saudi Arabia, like they get like $50 million every time they go to like Saudi Arabia.
You know what the bad part is, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, they give $50 million, but no one watches the shit.
They're one of the worst pay-per-view shows that they put out there.
No one watches it. No
Crown
one.
Jewel,
Anyone. I want to ask these people.
Or Super House Show, as we call it.
I want to ask these people right here on the fucking podcast. I want them to be straight up fucking honest in the comment section. Do y'all watch any fucking Saudi Arabia show they have every time in WWE? I don't know.
You don't?
I tell you, that is a good question. That really is, because I'd really like to know too. Do you buy it?
Does anyone watch?
Do you wake
You
up
get
at
up
5
at
a.m.?
5 a.m. You
Yeah,
get up
that's
at
what I want to
5
know.
a.m.
I just
You-
like to know.
Yeah,
Do they
that's
stay
what
up
I
and
wanna
watch
know.
that?
Do they get up at 5 a.m., fix their fucking breakfast, and say, "Hey, I'm gonna watch the Sand Hills Society," and fucking eat their breakfast? You know, I would love to see.
Man,
I would love to see
I just wanted. I'm gonna set my alarm. I'm gonna have my breakfast
I'm gonna set my alarm for 5 a.m.
right on my
because I
TV
gotta
watching
watch.
there.
I
And I'm
gotta
gonna
watch
watch
the
this.
lawn chairs, and I gotta watch a magic carpet ride. Yeah, I gotta see it. Fucking
But
fuck these motherfuckers. I'm sorry, Joe. How the fuck can you work with stupid fucking idiots like that?
yeah, once
I'll tell you right now, if
Uh-huh.
fucking Saudi Arabia is the ones who buy that company, let me tell you, a lot of that roster is gonna be gone.
yeah, we know
They
that
will not work with them.
Sami Zayn, he literally can't go over to Saudi Arabia because
I wouldn't go, period, anyway.
of him being a Syrian, and they hate Syrians
Well,
over
here's
there.
the thing: if I was a wrestler right now, and Vince is selling, if he sold it to Saudi Arabia, if he did or does, I'll tell him right now, I'll do anything, every fiber of my being to get my ass fucking fired. Why you don't want to go? Why do you want to go to Saudi Arabia? It's a great experience. No, it ain't. I can look at the sands on TV if I want to see that.
You know what I think?
Well, fuck you. I'm not going riding on camels to the ring. Now, fuck you.
I think it's time. I think it's time for a break.
Break. All
Break.
right. When it comes down to the Saudi Arabia situation, right? We do know that they got bootlegged VHS tapes of Yokozuna back in fucking the New Generation era.
Yeah,
They got Eddie Guerrero from the Ruthless Aggression era because they wanted them on the shows that they got back in 2018.
That's the thing, Joe. That shows they never watched wrestling. They never fucking watched wrestling.
Yeah.
They just saw a tape and was like, hey, can we have this guy? What do you want us to do? Dig him up?
Dig him up!
Motherfuckers. They're fucking stupid. They are. And didn't they not want women on the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Even though now
also Tommy. Starting to. Also.
But still, you got to get covered up. You got to look like a goddamn Power Ranger.
As well, Tommy, don't you know about them sign this is how bad it is to go to Saudi Arabia, right?
I would not go.
Yeah. How bad it is literally them bringing in some of these stars to try to get over. Like they brought in Goldberg and The Undertaker, fucking Kane, fucking Shawn Michaels, bald ass Shawn Michaels.
Remember they were pushing that fucking Mansoor motherfucker.
Yeah.
All because he was Bali.
Bali. Jinder Mahal coming back.
Yeah. The best case, you should push 50 Hollywood boys.
Also, if the Saudis buy the WWE, they will no longer be a public traded company.Ey're going to be a private company. And so
bad.
the stock market's going to crash on the WWE. And
if you have money in fucking WWE, when they start to go private, and if the fucking gasoline men have it, you better fucking get your goddamn fucking stock out of that motherfucker.
That's right. As well as just imagine them owning the motherfucker. We're gonna, they're gonna put who they want on the show. It's gonna look god awful. Literally, like you said, Tommy, they're gonna have Mark Fakalube and Slapco Fun as the fucking announcers for every
and you're gonna see everyone in fucking cloths and leopard sandals and fucking a turban on their fucking head, and you're gonna see lawn chairs, and you're gonna see the fucking camels on the side.
Now, granted, I don't care. Granted, right now I really don't watch WWE that much at all.
That'll make it even worse.
If the Saudis buy it, I'll never watch wrestling ever again.
Nope.
Anything current because
No.
the indies completely suck, and I don't want to watch anything on indies nowadays.
Nope.
There's nothing happening on fucking Impact at all that's interest me. Ring of Honor went out.
Happening on AEW is interesting.
AEW fucking blows, and the WWE is somewhat here and there. But if they get bought by the Saudis, I'm out of wrestling for life.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I am.
Just imagine. Just fucking imagine them running that fucking company. Just imagine.
What about you, Pops?
Well,
your dress code will be urban clothes.
well,
and sandals.
I would if I was a businessman and I had everything sucked into the WWE that I've been there for years and years and years, I'd be going to Vince McMahon. I want my fucking share, and I want it now.
And also, we should mention that every time that they do come, it's like $50 million. So we do know that they have a lot of money. They have a lot of this.
Well, yeah.
So they could potentially buy it.
I'll tell you right now, if they do buy it,
and they're going to overpay.
Leave.
And they're going to overpay for it too.
Yeah, and you know what the sad part is? If they do have it, if Saudi Arabia does buy it, I have a feeling a lot of the wrestlers are going to want to be gone.
Most likely. Let's go with the last option here, which is there's been rumblings about Tony Khan.
Well, that's even just as bad.
Okay.
The WWE.
What's the difference? Okay, I'll say this right here. I'll be blunt. Okay, yeah. What's the difference between Tony Khan and the Saudis taking it? It's still going to be a joke either way.
Either way, yep.
Just imagine.
Now,
imagine.
Before you get in that, Tommy, we should mention that it's not just. Let's just do a little fucking a little Vince and Shane here for WCW. If the WWE gets bought by AEW, the last name on the contract is going to be Khan. But it's going
to say
Khan.
No. It does say Khan, but it's going to say Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan. His fucking daddy.
He's his twin brother.
Yeah. That's another thing.
Shaka is the Ezekiel.
Yeah, that is my opinion. Now listen here, basement dwellers.
Oh, here we go.
It's not gonna be Tony Khan. It's gonna be Daddy Khan. It's who it's gonna be.
Yeah,
because he's going to go to his daddy.
Because the little crybaby, if he wants that company, he's gonna cry to Daddy. Daddy, I need more wrestling toys. Daddy. And you know what I'd do if I was Daddy? I'd slap around like a redheaded stepchild. So you got enough play toys right now, motherfucker.
Yeah, you can't even do good with the other shit you got. And I'm gonna have a feeling. I'm telling you right now. Yeah. I don't see him buying it whatsoever.
Now, once again, they do have a lot of money as well, but
I don't see him buying it.
They're gonna have to dig deep down, and if they do buy it,
he's gonna go down deep into Daddy's pockets, way deep.
And I don't think Daddy's gonna go that deep.
And guess what? His dad. Daddy Khan is going to be like, listen, we already got a fucking blasé football team. We already got a horrible wrestling federation. Now you want me to buy the WWE all because you want it and you want more toys? You need more kids? Well, let me tell you, motherfucker, you got enough. You don't even kids with these other kids.
He needs more kids to play with.
It's fucking ridiculous. So you don't think AEW and Tony Khan's gonna buy it?
Fuck no, we ain't gonna buy shit. All he knows how to buy is the Booker of the Year award. That's all he knows how to buy.
From Dave Meltzer.
No. You see, I'm going to say this right here. No, Tony Khan's not going to buy it, but he'll probably, but I'm pretty sure he'll talk to Daddy about buying it.
Daddy ain't gonna buy it for him either. His daddy be like, "Hey, I already bought you a fucking shitty football team. I already bought you a fucking wrestling promotion, and now you want me to buy you another one? You already got too many toys as it is, Tony.
Don't forget the soccer team.
No more.
Don't
Oh
forget
yeah,
the
soccer team too. But he's part owner in it.
Yeah, soccer team too. Be like, hey, you had too many toys. We can't give you no more, okay?
Oh,
we can't give you no more. We can't give you no more, Bruce O'Hare, okay?
Just one more thing though. You see, you basement dwellers that don't know this shit. Yeah, he's half owner in a soccer team. I'm pretty sure we've mentioned it before. So Tony Khan don't own everything.
But that's the end of the wrestling news portion of the podcast. What we're going to get into now is 5 questions with WR. Let's go ahead and get over here to the YouTube space here so I can see some of the questions. Oh, and by the way, if you want to ask a question on the podcast, if you want to go to anchor.fm/Joseph Flat, you can go there. That's where the WR podcast is available on Spotify and Anchor. But if you go on Anchor, there is a button on there that you could push that you could actually ask us a question verbally if you have a mic. So if you want to ask a question on there, you can. Yeah. Also, if you want to leave a comment on our YouTube channel at Wrestling Rampage, just type in Wrestling Rampage, you'll find us. Also, our links will be in the description box below if you guys want to go listen to us on Spotify or Anchor.fm or on the YouTube channel. Tommy.
Yeah.
Our good friend, Levante F. Smith.
Oh, Levante. Oh, you want me to give it? Hey, I got a new name for him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
hold on. Say that one more time, Jay. One more time.
I got a new name for Levante F. Smith. He's got a new name now.
All right, what is it?
Levante fucking Smith.
Fucking Smith. That's what the F stands for?
Yeah, that's what the F stands for. Levante fucking Smith.
All right. Levante wants to know, and by the way, go check out the Board Leaders Wrestling Podcast. We will link their channel on in the description box.
That's one podcast I love to have on the show is the Board Leaders Wrestling Podcast.
I do too. I love those guys.
We have been in talks with them about being on the podcast, but it's just about a time situation on when we can do it.
Yeah, everyone's time issue.
I tell you this: if we had those guys on the show, it would be one hell of a podcast.
No doubt. Tommy, Levante Smith says right here, he says, can Tommy end every podcast with the Tony the Barber song?
Can I end every podcast with Tony the Barber song?
Yes.
Well, Levante fucking F. Smith, I got it for you. Guess what? I'll do it one more time for you when we end the show.
When we end the show? Okay.
Yeah, when we end the show. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and go with
old Levante fucking Smith.
We got our good friend who also listens to the Born Leaders Wrestling Podcast, TNQ Potter.
Oh no. The deer maker, the king of deals, the Tennessee native. Are you upset the Titans are going there, TNQ Potter? Yeah, the Titans didn't make it this year, but the old fucking Jacksonville Pussy Jaguars did.
I seen that.
How does that make you feel, TN? How does that make you
feel? Did you see Tony Khan hug that football player?
Yeah, he hugged him like he hugs his talent.
Yeah.
He jumped on this old buddy.
He jumped on old buddy.
Hey.
But he has a couple of questions. Now, the first question we already just answered. Like, we literally just answered, which is, Since Vince is back at the WWE, could the Saudis be interested in buying him? We already answered that.
We already took care of that problem.
But he also says that the Mega Million jackpot is at $1.1 billion. Billion. If you won that jackpot, what would you spend? How would you spend the money?
I would do what Tony Khan. Can I go ahead and go first? Because
go ahead.
Buy a wrestling promotion, Tommy.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a wrestling promotion and be better than Tony Khan. And I'll sign the right talent that needs to be signed, and no Kenny Omega and no Young Bucks involved, and no Orange Cassidy, none of them people.
None of it.
I poured orange juice. I'll drink it from a glass.
Yeah, there's what I'll do. I'll run a wrestling company and do better than Tony Khan. Then I could be Booker of the Year, and I'll wipe my ass on the fucking banner that Dave Meltzer gives me, and I'll make sure I have a little bit of shit residue on my butt cheeks while I do it.
So is that what you would really do with $1 billion?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Pops, what would you do with $1 billion?
First of all, I'd build me a brand new house. I'd build me a brand new house, 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms.
Would you buy more sweatshirts?
Sure will do. As a matter of fact, I'd have a closet just full with sweatshirts. I'd buy me about 6 or 7 cars. That right there way. If one broke down, I'd always have a spare. If that broke down, I always have a spare for that one.
Why do you need 6 bathrooms when you only got 1 ass?
Because me, whichever room I'm in, I got a bathroom in it. Damn right. You got to be prepared this time. Shit.
You got to be prepared in this day and age, huh?
That's right. Shit. The rest of it, hey, banking that motherfucker.
I don't like to spend money. No, Tommy and Pops knows this. I'm really not a big spender. I mean, I am occasionally when I actually have a little bit of extra money, but I don't spend too big, correct? So I would definitely set me up in buying a house. If I had to guess, I don't know. Maybe 4 or 5 bedroom house, couple of baths in it, just to, a good decent house, right? And then I'd buy a couple of cars, 2 or 3 cars, have them on hand in case, like you said, Pops, in case one car goes down, I have a backup spare. And
me, I'll have a limo. I'll have a chauffeur. See, so.
You're having a chauffeur.
I have someone drive my ass.
You gonna have? Are you gonna have Rod Simmons, Tommy, ride you around like Lex
need
Luger?
A really good chauffeur.
But I actually have a couple of cars, about a 3 or 4 car garage as well attached to the house, just so I don't have to worry about leaving the cars out. I can just put them in the garage. And honestly, I would pay my bills, like all my bills for like the next couple of months. Just go ahead and pay them off, so I don't have to worry about putting anything in there or anything. And I would literally just put the rest in the bank.
And live off the profits.
Yeah, and just pretty much just as I go, because I don't like to spend unnecessary money if I don't have to. I mean, buying a house and buying cars those are kind of necessities in your life, and your bills are necessities in your life. The rest, I'll just, if I find something that I want to buy it. But I mean, I don't like spending money on myself, to be honest with you. So,
and I'd buy me a John Deere tractor because I look at this right here. If I got too old to drive and the kids took the car keys away from me, the one thing they didn't take is my old John Deere tractor.
Oh, you know what else about Joe?
Yeah, just like the song says, they might have taken my car keys, but they forgot about my old John Deere.
You know what else hit by?
What's that?
Pops would buy a lot of sweets too.
Would you buy a lot
Now,
of sweets, old man?
what else I would buy is I would buy dentures to get my cheeks not to be so flushed in.
Hey, Pops, would you buy a lot of sweets?
Probably would too. Hey,
Who's-
everybody
yeah,
likes
Like
ice
I,
cream. I'm not the only one.
you like them ice honey buns, don't you, old man?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Yeah,
I
they
do.
probably own an iced honey bun
I,
company.
I would own that company by the time I got done.
That's right. But just nice question there.
But
Uh,
you know, here's the thing. You know, the people ask what is this? What is that right there? If uh, I would be more I would be more concerned with make like I said, buying a house, car, you know, uh,
necessities in your life.
yeah, but my necessities, the rest of it, cram in the bank, say here, and just live off the royalties of it.
Evan asked a question which we just talked about. Now, I just want to include it in here, but we already talked about it. Thoughts
All
on
right.
Dave Meltzer awarding Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay a 6.25 stars at Wrestle Kingdom 17. Fuck Dave Meltzer. Fuck Kenny Omega.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
Let's go ahead and get
Well-
into the next one.
Well, okay. Let me just say this. Well, that's okay. We already answered that right here. I'll say this right here. Dave Meltzer, Kenny Omega. Congratulations. He got his dick sucked again.
Cocksucker.
Congratulations to you. Boy, you are. I bet you're the master of the cocksuckers.
See, this is the reason why we started this podcast, because Radical Velocity asked the question, and once again, this is the whole reason why we started the podcast, for us to talk about current stuff, right? Is this what we literally just answered 2 questions that we just answered with the podcast, right?
Yeah.
This is the third one that we answered, which is from Radical Velocity. What are your thoughts on Sasha Banks making her debut in New Japan?
Already answered that.
Already
answered that
answered.
one.
See, this is the reason why we started the podcast, is because some of the questions that we actually end up getting for 5 questions are pretty much just brand new topics that have came out in wrestling that we actually talk about on the podcast. Now, that's actually why we started the podcast. And that's why we just transferred into having 5 questions in there. So for a lot of people that were wondering why we started a podcast, that's the reason why. But Radical Velocity's next question is, we'll answer it, which is, what are your thoughts on Teddy Hart?
Thoughts on Teddy Hart?
Teddy Anus, as they say.
I'll be honest. I think Teddy Hart's a bitch.
You think he's a bitch?
Yeah, he's a cat bitch.
Did you watch that documentary?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes.
I didn't watch it, but
And what a fucking douchebag this burrow hair motherfucker is. With his goddamn pink fucking fandazzle fucking pants. Fuck you, Teddy Hart. You ain't nothing. You never were a star. You never were going to be a star. All you are is a tanned up jabroni. With fucking with fucking spiked hair and a cat under your arm. That's all you are. Boy, you're threatening. Boy, you're threatening. Yeah, here comes a guy with fucking sparklers on his fucking pants, and here he comes holding a cat. Boy, I should be scared. I should be scared of a guy holding a fucking pussy under his arm, because he is one.
pussy.
Pussy.
Yeah, I
Pussy
heard
baby.
everything he said. Treats girls like shit. Fucking, I seen one where, did you hear about the story about the girl that supposedly got murdered or whatever?
Yeah.
And he says he don't give a fuck about her. Well, no one gives a fuck about you either, anus. So you're like, yeah, fuck you.
You're not even a heart. You're an anus.
You're not even a fucking heart. Even Brett don't even want to be associated with your fucking Zubaz looking ass. Fuck you, Teddy Hart. Fuck you. All you are is the fucking you're a disgrace to the fucking Hart name. That's what the fuck you are.
He was one of the sisters' sons of the Hearts.
Yeah, I remember you came to OVW. Yeah, you were the shits there too. Fucking didn't fucking listen, didn't fucking acted like a fucking prick.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean,
You were good. You had talent.
he has some
But you acted like a
talent.
douchebag.
He has some talent, but his
He acted like a dick.
he's a prick,
Yeah.
and he has an attitude fucking problem, and he deals in fucking drugs, and that's what ruins him.
Let me say this right here. Oh, he's the kind of people, just because he thinks he's a heart, that he had privileges, right?
Yeah.
And somebody had to set the motherfucker straight. Well, you meet people like that right there every day.
Absolutely.
So,
Don't get me wrong. Teddy Hart is talented to a degree, but he ain't this fucking amazing big fucking star that he thinks he fucking is.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. First of all, he's not a Brett. He's not an Owen.
He's not a bulldog.
He's
You're not
not a
even
bulldog.
motherfucker.
You're not even Tim Neihart standards.
You are, to me, you're just a heart wannabe.
No, all you are is Bruce Hart. That's what you are.
Oh, really bruised down that low. Bruce.
You got a burn. You got a contract to be trained, and you wanted to be, and you think you knew more than everybody else. So guess what? They got rid of your sorry fucking ass.
Shit, Beans would be better. Old Beans Hart.
I did it for old Beans.
Good old Bean.
I love Beans Hart. He's my favorite Hart.
He's your favorite Hart?
Now.
Let's go ahead and go with the next question asked by Radical Velocity.
Old Velocity.
What is a video game that people hate that you actually enjoy?
A video game that people hate but you enjoy?
Yes.
I'm going to say it.
Go ahead. Say what you say, brother.
I'm going to say WCW Mayhem.
Mayhem.
A lot of people hate that game. I think it's a good game. It's better than what happened on Backstage Assault.
Oh, good Lord. Backstage Assault.
Hey, Mayhem, WCW Mayhem was actually playable.
I have to agree to some degree on that. Like, don't get me wrong, Mayhem wasn't my favorite fucking wrestling game.
No, but
it was solid. It was solid. It was solid.
And it was playable.
And it was playable. Not one of my favorites though, but Mayhem's not bad.
But my pick, I have to go with WCW Mayhem.
Mayhem. Now, once again, it doesn't have to be wrestling. So, I mean, that's just preferably. Break for Jaybird. Pops.
Mayhem. I've heard a lot of people say, hey, I hate this piece of shit. But I played it. As a matter of fact, I've got it. So and I kind of like, and I like it. I mean, it took me a while, to get into it, to learn a little bit. Of course, that right there is what you do with games. You got to learn them first, and that's just the way it is. But I hear a lot of people didn't like it, but I like it just fine.
All right, you like Mayhem? I'm going to go with a non-wrestling game for this, but I'm going to go with, now granted, I know some people like it. Some people don't like it, but I really enjoy playing it, and I played it as a kid, and I still enjoy it now. I just don't play it very often because I don't have a lot of time to play it, but the one that I'm going to go with is, people love Tony Hawk 1, 2, and 3, but a lot of people shit on the Tony Hawk Underground series, which I never got why people shitted on it. I enjoyed it.
Not to interrupt, but
go ahead.
Isn't that right there the one you and Caden play sometimes?
We play 3. He liked 3.
Okay.
Tony Hawk Underground is one where you can get off the board. On all the other Tony Hawk games, you couldn't get off the board at all. This one you could actually walk around and run and all that kind of stuff. You can also be on your board. I guess people didn't like the storyline aspect of it or whatever. I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was a great fucking game. Now, 2, not my favorite Tony Hawk game, but I did enjoy the first Underground immensely. I loved the Tony Hawk Underground game. Underground 2 is it's okay. It's not my favorite, but Underground 1 was pretty damn good.
No.
But yeah, some people hate that game, and I don't understand why. I don't understand.
Well, I'm gonna be with you. You know, I understand. You know why some people hate games because you don't really, you know, you play it, and sometimes things happen. You know, in the games. You know, just like me. You know, with some of the football games. Here's the thing. You know, if you're gonna make a game, you know, you know, make it a little realism to it because that right there shit in some of the football games you throw a pass and the receiver knocks it up and a guy across the other feet even across the field comes up and picks it up before it hits the ground. That's bullshit. It's just not realism, and that's why I get pissed off at some of the games.
Is that why that you recently have been playing one of the Madden games and it's been pissing you off?
Yeah, he's just pissing me off.
What Madden what Madden are you playing that's pissing you off right now?
I'm playing Madden 20 right now.
Madden 20.
I know you, but here's the thing. You see, I started off with the fucking games for the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 was where I really got into playing the football games, and the whole thing there was just so different than it is now. I mean, but I'm kind of and I'm going to admit it with the help of Tommy, I'm kind of getting a grasp of the new gen of the football games now.
Well, that's good.
It's taking me a while. I still got a ways to go, but if I keep on progressing the way I'm progressing, Tommy's watched me play. He's gave me tips. Hey, you should do this. Do that right there. Watch this right here and watch that. So Tommy's training me a little bit about the new gens about the football games. But I think I've got a season going. I think right now I'm 3-0. So I'm progressing a little bit.
Okay, well that's good though. That's really good then. I guess Tommy's about to be back from his break there, so we'll give him a little bit of time to get back on here. Yeah. But let's go ahead. Tommy, you ready over there? All right, we're back. Jaybird had to take a little break there. But let's go ahead and go with also what Radical Velocity said here, which is kind of what old Levante said here. He said, Tommy, Radical Velocity put P.S. Tommy, you just made my day singing the Tony the Barber song. American Idol's missing out.
Why do they love that fucking song so much?
I don't know, but they do. Let's go ahead and go with the last question. Let's go ahead and do that. The last question is from Joe Network, which is actually Michael Network. He changed his name to Joe Network. I don't know why, but he did. The last question that we're going to talk about for this 5 questions is, what's the worst Royal Rumble match in history? Who wants to go first?
The worst Royal Rumble match in history?
Worst Royal Rumble match in history.
I'll go ahead and go. I know mine right off the bat.
Go ahead.
Royal Rumble 1995.
1995.
That
Was
the
that
year
Shawn Michaels
won the
winning, you
number one.
motherfucker? Why? Why? Tell me
Why
why.
is that number one?
Yeah, why?
Why is that the worst to me?
Yeah. I want to know,
They didn't have
motherfucker.
that many
Tell me
stars in
why.
that Rumble. They didn't have that many good stars in that Rumble.
Not only that, but that was the Rumble that they came out every minute instead of every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Did you notice that too?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I love Jimmy Del Rey like everybody else does, but does he?
Gigolo, baby.
But do you think he deserves to be in the title picture? Is what I'm saying in the Royal Rumble.
You think Mo deserves a chance? Come on now.
Yeah.
Fucking the Bushwhackers. Well done.
Well done. So you go with 1995.
Yeah, I'm going with 1995.
Now let's just be honest. Me and Tommy, me and you actually did a review of that last year.
Yeah.
In 2022.
Yeah, we did.
Where we actually reviewed that. We actually reviewed that show for the channel, for the YouTube channel. And me and you even said it was either Sean or Bulldog.
Or Lex.
Or Lex. Other than that, who else was in that fucking ring that could win the Royal Rumble and be a legit winner for a Royal Rumble?
And if I had to say the fourth guy would have been Owen Hart, but
yeah.
But
give me number 5. Number 5 is Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey because I love Jimmy Del Rey.
No, number 5 be Bob Backlund.
Bob Backlund.
Easy, Bob.
Take it easy, Bob.
Fight it.
Fight it.
I'm gonna have to put that on my Instagram.
Yes, you do.
Fight it.
And then there's Vince. Leave him alone, Bob. He works for the magazine.
He's not even a wrestler.
He's not even a wrestler. But
you gonna do about it, Vince?
What are you gonna do about it, motherfucker?
Let him go. Let him go.
Let him go, and then Vince starts crawling on him and getting them all, trying to get them all. But Pops, what is the worst Royal Rumble in your opinion?
Oh, hell, I don't know. I you know me, I don't watch them. They're too damn many of them to watch.
There's not one that sticks out that you just said flat out sucks.
I know, Pops. I know one you thought flat out sucked, Pops.
Yeah, I think
know
so.
one you thought flat out sucked.
Who was it, Tommy?
The first Royal Rumble with Hacksaw Jim Duggan as the winner.
Yeah, I did mention something about that. Yeah, I thought it really sucked. I mean, not to discourage you know the Hacksaw, but who would have thought Hacksaw?
Man, instead of 30.
Who would have thought? Who'd have thought it though?
I'm gonna go with Alberto Del Rio winning the Royal Rumble 2011.
Yeah, that's one too.
Which is something that me and Tommy legitly just. Hey Tommy, are we sponsored by Big K or Soda Zero Sugar, motherfucker?
That's better than Del Rio.
Now that right there is Tommy's favorite guy. There, what are you talking about? That's Tommy's favorite guy. That's his mentor kind of a guy.
I think that's one of the worst Royal Rumbles because it was.
Oh God, him and Santino being the only two.
It was a 40-man fucking Royal Rumble, so we got 10 more extra motherfuckers in there. There was really no good. There was really no good real talent in that fucking Royal Rumble, to be honest with you. Same as 95. And then we get down to the two last wrestlers in the fucking Royal Rumble, and it's Santino motherfucking Morella
and his fucking
Alberto Del Rio. And I was just sitting there like, fuck this Royal Rumble entirely, for real.
Yeah, I remember me and you were like, you know what, this Royal Rumble sucks.
Yeah.
Especially me and you saw the final two with Santino and fucking Del Rio. I was like, yeah, fuck this whole Royal Rumble match. Fuck it all. I don't give a fuck now. Fuck clown shoes and fuck Taco Man. Make me a burrito patron
With the slick back hair.
with a slick back hair. Fucking grease monkey Andretti looking motherfucker.
Well, speaking of 2011, I should mention that the TLC 2011, the main event of 2011 is coming, guys. It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. You gotta bear with us. We've been busy, man.
Been busy. It has
I
been
know
watched.
people have been wanting. When's TLC 2011 coming? When's TLC 2011 coming? It's coming. Got to give us time.
It's coming this week, guys. It's coming.
This week. Yeah.
It is. It's been watched. It's been a disappointment, but it's coming.
Oh, we'll tell you all about it.
We'll tell you all about it in the review, baby.
Oh yeah. So you better pay attention and watch when it comes out.
That's right. But hey guys, that's the end of the podcast, really, to be honest. There isn't much else to really talk about. We already did 5 questions. We already did all the big news. Pops talked about his Madden 20 while Tommy took a little break there.
I needed that.
Well, you know, like I said though, Tommy's been training in the new gen of the games and everything like that.
And he's been getting pissed off every time he does.
Yeah, I got pissed off,
Sell them all.
yeah, so I was gonna get rid of them all, just sell them, get rid of them. But
Yep,
I'm not,
I'm
I'm kind of getting at it, like I said, I think I'm 3-0 right now. I think. I have to check on that later on when I play. But Tommy's been training. He's been mentoring me about it because Tommy now when we play other games, I mean me and Tommy go to head real good. This right here, Tom, I know how come Tommy's training me though, because he wants me to get good because he wants to face me, and one of the new gens.
Yeah, go ahead, lean back, Jay. Lean back, motherfucker. But
might as well.
Might as well.
It's a finish.
Open up a big K orange soda, 0 sugar, and suck it back, right? Bless you, Jamer.
Yeah,
that
came out of nowhere.
With that being said, guys, also I want to give you guys a big thank you for making this podcast a success. We're getting about the same numbers as we did with 5 questions because we have enjoyed.
Like to thank everybody.
Yeah, like seriously. You guys have been doing the podcast, a lot of numbers. Not much on Spotify and Anchor, but we kind of figured that you guys are watching on YouTube more than you would on Anchor.
Yeah, there's something else I wanted to tell them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before we do the Larry Sabisco here.
Yeah.
I just want to say, get us to 3,000 so we can do this giveaway. We're waiting. You got to get us to 3,000 if you want the giveaway.
Yeah, the giveaway's coming up, guys. I should mention that since we started the podcast, our subscriber count has actually went up a little bit. We're about I think we were at 300 a few weeks ago. Now we're at 250. So we gained about 50. Yeah. Come on, guys, get us to 3,000. Once we get to 3,000, we'll be doing the giveaway. I will be shooting a video of us doing the giveaway, and we're gonna put it on the channel.
Show you what you'll be getting.
Yeah, so you guys will know exactly what you will be getting in the giveaway. Pops, you got something to say there?
I'm saying, this is a great giveaway. You don't want to miss the great giveaway, okay? I tell you what, people, we've got people saying, hey, you guys are crazy for doing this right here stuff. But, we give back to people, that appreciates us. and you know, likes what we're doing, it's a great giveaway. Get us to 3,000, and you're gonna enjoy this giveaway. I swear you're going to enjoy it.
Absolutely. And go ahead and laugh.
What are you doing?
Oh,
I
what
agree with you.
he wrote in the chat? You see on the chat it says sweatshirt. He's making fun of your sweatshirt that you got at Walmart for
Yeah,
fucking
sure thing. There.
$9.99.
Well, if I was to win that money that we talked about, all you'd be seeing is sweatshirts everywhere you go.
But guys, get us to 3,000 subscribers. We got
Come on, get us to that 3,000.
There's going to be 3 winners, and each winner is going to get a different prize, and you can choose what prize you want. So
this is the first time where the winner chooses
You're gonna get
what
3
he
winners.
wants.
1, 2, 3.
3 with a flip off. Also, thank you guys for making the podcast a success. We will be having some guests on the show whenever we can actually get a time frame with certain ones. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all about timing, because there's times that we can record that they can't, and that they can record and we can't. So it's all about timing. But we will have some guests on the show at some point, for sure.
But thanks for the success that we got on podcast, and hey, like get us to 3,000. Come on.
Yeah. If you guys are listening to this on Anchor or Spotify, go to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button over there, and vice versa, guys. If you guys are listening to this on YouTube and you guys want to listen to the audio version of it, you guys can go listen to it on Spotify or Anchor. Go over there, hit the subscribe button on them. Ain't that right, Hank? And get it going, right?
Yeah, I'll give you fucking Hank.
But nonetheless,
look at that Scooter. He's scratching. No Scooter Street Hoopy there.
Well, yeah, that's right. Scabies himself. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, guys.
Before we end here,
Tommy has something to do first.
Well, hold on. Should we do the plugs first and then allow me to say, or should we?
Go ahead and do the plug first.
We're gonna do
the plug first.
We're gonna do the plugs real fast, and then Tommy's gonna sing us out of here. We hope that you guys enjoyed the podcast. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up on the video. Go to that's right, give it a fucking thumbs up, and go to our Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. You can also add me, Tommy, and Pops on Facebook. You guys already know our fucking names, so it's just that easy. Go over to Twitter at WrestleRampage. Go follow us on there. Also, go follow us on go follow me and Tommy on Instagram. The Pops doesn't get on Instagram. He goes, fuck Instagram.
I have enough fucking shit with fucking Facebook. Fuck it.
Too many social media platforms, but
there's just too fucking many, and it's just bull.
Go follow me and Tommy on Instagram. You guys will see some updates on some videos and things of that nature, stories and things of that nature over there. Go check me and Tommy out on Instagram. And also, guys, hit that subscribe button and get us to 3,000 subscribers. Tommy, with that being said, sing us out.
All right. There was a boy in Arkansas who would listen to his mom to go in, the teacher go to school. In a way, in the afternoon, something, and a pair of bottles of goodbye.
See you guys later.
See you guys later.